Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we have my review of the Doctor Who special resolution, which was Jodie Whittaker's first and only special as of right now, but when this comes out, it will be New Year's Day, so Happy New Year. And obviously we have the special coming later on this day, which I'll have a review out soon after, but for now it is still 2020 and I'm going to be talking about resolution.
Here's my New Year's resolution. I'm coming for you, Dalek. Lynn, hold on!
And there will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't watched it and want to, go and watch it first and come back here. So obviously the first special before Revolution of the Daleks, as I really don't count Spyfall, it was really just the Series 12 opener, which I did enjoy, but really wasn't a special. Coming off the back of the awful, in my opinion, Series 11, I didn't have my hopes up when this episode aired, but it surprised me. I enjoyed it when it aired, and I enjoyed it when I watched it today. First of all, I'm a fan of what they did with the Dalek in this episode. I really enjoyed having a new type of Dalek. It was quite refreshing, especially after not seeing the Daleks in quite a while, actually. And I like the idea of it being stuck on Earth for a long time. That I do have my flaws with that, which I'll get into near the end of the video, but like I said, I'll talk about that later. So let's talk about the characters first of all. There are two new characters introduced, and they're fine, not really memorable to me. I wouldn't have really cared if they died or anything, but I mean, they served their purpose, I guess. They weren't a drag on the episode. I mean, the guy, I think his name is Mitch, so I'm not sure though. He's kind of useless, he doesn't really have a purpose in the episode, but the woman, who I can't remember the name of, and I apologise, but she's actually acted really well, and I quite enjoyed her dynamic with the Dalek. She was enjoyable, but like I said, neither of them overly compelling, and wasn't rooting for either of them in particular. But then we have the fam, as they are come to be called later on in Series 12, and obviously Jodie Whittaker does a pretty good job with the Doctor. She significantly improves in Series 12, I feel, but yeah. She does a good job in this episode, I think, and so do the rest of the cast, and in particular between Ryan, Graham, and Ryan's dad, Aaron, because he shows up. I really enjoyed that dynamic, that triangle of characters, and where they went with that. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really compelling, and I mean, for the most part, there was one little bit. I really think that in the scene in the cafe, which is actually a really good scene, it's pretty emotional.
This ain't about us commiserating with each other. This is about you making things right.
This is how you talk to your dad?
I don't know, because he ain't been around.
And really well done. But I think we could have had something a bit bigger to earn the moment at the end when Ryan is trying to save his dad. But otherwise, it was really nice, that dynamic between the three of them. It adds a lot of emotion to the episode and adds character to Graham and Ryan, which was very much needed. Unfortunately, that leaves the Yaz left behind as always. So let's talk about the whole plot of the episode, which is this lone Dalek trying to get a signal out pretty much to get the Dalek fleet to come to Earth, which in concept and mostly in execution here is fine. It's a fun story. But as with many Chibnall stories, it fumbles at the final steps. The ending is very forced into a bit of a joke about how people are addicted to technology, and it's then having an oven use oven parts to destroy the Dalek is incredibly anticlimactic and comes across as them trying really hard to make comedy, and it just doesn't work for me. It's a really disappointing end to an otherwise really good episode. The following scene afterwards, where the Dalek is in space and Ryan is trying to save his dad as the Dalek clings to his back, that's good. I enjoy that, but just the following stuff in GCHQ and it doesn't work for me. It's very forced, and yeah. This of course leads me into my other flaws, which is how the episode opens, which I mentioned earlier. The idea of a Dalek being split into three parts and spread across the world feels incredibly unnecessary. They could have just had the Dalek like crash landed and it's been stuck on Earth for a long time, because like I said, I like the idea of it being stuck on Earth and waking up, but it feels unnecessary that it would be spread across the Earth. And I watched the special features after, and they said they wanted to do that to make it feel action-packed, but it's not at all. It's not action-packed. Not much really happens. It's just with the voiceover, a bit of fancy visuals. I don't know. It's just pointless. And it's also really unbelievable that in the 9th century, humans would have been able to defeat and kill a Dalek and do this. That's really it, though. There are other minor flaws throughout the episode, like why does she touch the Dalek in the sewer? That is not your first thought when you see this alien squid thing on a wall. It's just not. But yeah, they're not worth talking about too much. But the CGI continues to impress, and this was an overall solid story for me, with a fair bit of emotion. I give Doctor Who Resolution a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now I know the hair is different. I am a fan of it. That's why I did it. I don't know. I'm happy with it. Okay. So if you have a problem with it,
I don't care.
But yeah, let me know what you thought of Doctor Who Resolution in the comments below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Either way, I would love to hear your opinions. And do you agree? Do you majorly disagree with me, or are you somewhere in the middle? Like I said, let me know. It'll be fun to have a friendly discussion. Don't be a prick about it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy New Year's, and take care.